Hello guys, this is Joe from Digital Phantom. Today I'm going to be giving an introduction to PHP. Basically, PHP is an open source server-side programming language. It's also called an embedded language because you can embed it with HTML and XHTML. Uh, but the thing is that it's on the server side, so you can use server resources, and the client or the end user or the user that goes to your website, they're not able to see the code behind um, the site. It's not like HTML that you can see view source and you view the whole source. Basically, it resides on the server and it processes the stuff and then displays the HTML result to the user. So I'm just gonna go straight into it. Um, if you don't have a PHP server enabled installed in your computer, you can just go to uh, my website, which I showed how to install XAMPP. It's XAMPP. Again, it's XAMPP, which it's basically here it shows how to install it. So you can have a PHP server uh, enable in your computer install. So if you don't know how to do it, just go here and install it, and you get PHP, MySQL, and all that good stuff. So without much talking, let's get into it. So right here, I have my folder which resides on my server. It usually installs by default in local disk XAMPP, then htdocs tutorial. I mean, that's htdocs is the default placement for the files. Then tutorial is a folder. So let's create a new uh, text document, and I'm gonna rename it. So you can see here I'm able to edit the extension. I'll create index.php. Yes, I would like to change the extension. Now when you click here, you have an index file, so you get a blank page. So let's get into it. I'm gonna edit with Notepad++. Um, Notepad++ is a good editor, which you can install. I also show how to install NetBeans, which is another good open source editor. So let's get into it. Now, PHP, to tell the server that you're using PHP code, you basically have to open the PHP tags, which are this ones. It's PHP, and then close it, and that indicates the server that you are using PHP code. Now, one basic command in PHP, or one basic function, is the echo function. The echo function is to print something out to the screen or to the user. So echo hello, oh sorry, world, and you save that. Now you refresh here and you see hello world. So that's one basic stuff, but another stuff is the print. Also, usually it usually works the same with as the hello. So basically they are synonyms, or they do the same thing. Hello world, and you see the same thing. That's because they do the same thing. Well, now let's create something more useful, and also let me show you that you can use this. Like for example, let me do an unorganized list in HTML. UL, sorry for that. And just let me explain, I'm not using the standard HTML markup, because you have to declare HTML, the doc type and everything like that. This is just for informational purposes, so I'm not using that, just to make this quick. So let's use that, and let's use another which is, this is more advanced, but You'll learn it later if you don't know it already. I'm gonna use a for loop for. Oh, by the way, sorry for keeping backing up and stuff like that. But to declare a variable in PHP, it's not like in Java or in PHP that you have to declare the type of the variable. You just put $sign and you declare the variable name, like var1 equals um, hello, and then you echo var1, and then what you get is hello, display it to the screen. So let's test that out. I see hello right there. So you see that PHP is not like Java or C++ or stuff like that, you have to declare the variable type. You just declare the variable and you just instantiate it and declare at the same time. And let's do another example. Let's use a number. So var1 equals 84, then var2 equals 6. So I'm going to echo var1 plus var2, which is going to be equal to 90, and you see that it shows 90. So again, you don't have to declare the variable type. Back to the loop again. Let's do a loop and let's fill um, the unorganized list. So I'm declaring a loop, a for loop, and I put x equals 0, x less than 10. So I'm basically gonna just do 10 loops or 10 iterations, x plus plus, and I'm gonna echo um, x item, or better yet, item x, and I'm gonna do this like in from 1, just I don't get item 0 x. Now let's display this. Oh, I forgot the list tags, so I'm gonna good display, and now let's see the result. So you can see you have an unorganized list there with 10 items, and same thing goes if you put on organized list. Instead of showing the bullets, you get the actual numbers, so you don't need to put the x there because you get the numbers before. So you see 1 to up to 10, and they have the 10 items there. And just to show you, let's view page source. The only thing you see is the HTML. You don't see any PHP code. So that's really good. PHP is a good programming language. It has a lot of potential. Another thing is that you can do this. Like for example, you can start the code in one port and then close a tag and do it in the other part. Like for example, I'm gonna declare this loop here, and I'm gonna print the stuff. I'm gonna open another tag here, PHP, and I'm gonna close it, and then I'm gonna put the end tag for the loop down here. So whatever I put here, it's like echoing that out inside the loop, but I'm gonna actually escape from the PHP and into the HTML. So that can be done also. So you can see the possibilities with it. If you have I don't know, a long piece of HTML that you want to display, you just do it there. So this is just like this, li, and then you put item, which this is gonna display the same thing we did before. So if you have a long HTML code that you need to display inside a control structure like a loop or a if statement, a while statement, whatever you want to use it. So just use this escape from the PHP code and then get into the HTML and then open the PHP code again and close the tag. I mean the loop or the control structure. Sorry for that. So just to show you that it displays the same thing, there is no change to it. It displays the same exact same thing. And just to show you that it's not the before stuff, I'm gonna change it to items, and you see that. So this is just an introduction, so it's not like an advanced stuff. So I'm just here to get you into PHP and say good stuff. So I guess I see you next time.